Preparing for an HVAC technician interview means showing more than just technical skill. You need to prove you can solve problems, stay safe, and provide great customer service. Employers want technicians who can handle a wide range of systems and stay calm under pressure. In this guide, you'll find 10 common HVAC interview questions, along with clear and professional responses to help you get ready and stand out. 1. What experience do you have working with HVAC systems? Experience is often the foundation of any HVAC technician's qualifications. Interviewers want to know the depth and scope of your hands-on work. Explain the types of systems you've worked on, such as residential, commercial, split systems, heat pumps, or furnaces. Mention how many years you've been in the field and any specialized tasks you performed. If you've worked on installations, repairs, or preventive maintenance, highlight these tasks and explain how they'd help you become more efficient and knowledgeable. Employers look for technicians who can walk into a job and get started with minimal supervision. So emphasize your ability to work independently or as part of a team. If you have experience reading blueprints, wiring diagrams, or working with digital diagnostics tools, this is the place to show it. Even if you're new to the field, you can talk about your training, certifications, or internships that help you gain hands-on practice. The more specific you are, the better. Employers appreciate candidates who can explain their experience clearly, show growth, and demonstrate how their past roles have prepared them for the position they're applying for. 2. How do you approach diagnosing a problem with an HVAC system? Diagnosing issues correctly is critical for saving time, avoiding unnecessary repairs, and ensuring customer satisfaction. A thoughtful and methodical approach to troubleshooting is what interviewers want to hear. Start by explaining that you begin with a conversation with the customer to gather initial symptoms or complaints. Then describe how you visually inspect the system for signs of wear, leaks, dirt buildup, or electrical issues. Use terms like checking refrigerant levels, examining thermostats, listening for unusual noises, and verifying voltage. Emphasize that you always start with the simplest explanation first to avoid costly missteps. It's also important to mention your use of diagnostic tools, such as multimeters, manometers, or software-based instruments. Employers like to hear that you log your findings, cross-reference with manufacturer manuals, and don't jump to conclusions without gathering evidence. Highlight your attention to safety and code compliance during this process. Your goal is to show that you're organized, precise, and safety-conscious when diagnosing issues. This builds trust with employers who rely on technicians to make smart, informed decisions on the job site. Employers want to avoid callbacks, so your ability to diagnose and resolve issues efficiently is key. 3. Can you describe a time you had to deal with a difficult customer? Dealing with customers is part of any technician's job, and how you handle stress or dissatisfaction is very telling. Employers want technicians who stay professional and respectful in every situation. Begin your answer by briefly describing a situation where a customer was unhappy, maybe about a delay, a price, or a recurring issue. Then focus on how you listened to their concerns calmly and validated their frustration. Avoid placing blame and instead explain how you offer solutions or alternatives to resolve the issue. Mention how clear communication, patience, and technical competence helped you earn back their trust. This shows you're not just a good technician, but also someone who values customer satisfaction. If you followed up after the repair or offered preventative tips, that's even better to mention. Always bring the story back to a positive resolution, even if it was challenging. Your ability to handle difficult interactions without escalating the problem shows maturity, professionalism, and a customer-focused mindset. It also reassures employers that you can protect the company's reputation and maintain long-term client relationships. 4. What preventive maintenance tasks do you typically perform? Preventive maintenance is a big part of HVAC work, especially in commercial settings where system uptime is critical. Employers want to know that you understand the full scope of routine maintenance and why it matters. Start by listing key tasks such as checking and replacing air filters, cleaning condenser and evaporator coils, lubricating motors and bearings, tightening electrical connections, and inspecting ductwork for leaks or damage. You can also talk about checking refrigerant levels, thermostat calibration, and verifying proper airflow. Emphasize that preventive maintenance extends the life of the system, improves efficiency, and reduces breakdowns. Mention how you document your work. Report any issues to clients or supervisors, and follow manufacturer guidelines for service intervals. Your goal here is to show that you approach maintenance with attention to detail and a proactive mindset. Employers value technicians who can prevent problems before they occur because it saves money and keeps client happy. If you worked on maintenance schedules or advise clients on upgrades, that's also worth including. Show that you're not just maintaining systems. You're helping optimize them for long-term performance. 5. How familiar are you with HVAC safety protocols? Safety is a non-negotiable part of HVAC work. Employers need to know that you take safety seriously for yourself, your team, and the clients. Start by mentioning your understanding of OSHA regulations, lockout-tagout procedures, and the safe handling of refrigerants and electrical components. Talk about how you use proper personal protective equipment, PPE, such as gloves, goggles, and steel-toed boots. You can also explain how you inspect your tools and work area before beginning a job. If you've had specific safety training or certifications, mention them clearly. For example, if you're EPA certified for refrigerant handling, make that known. Stress that safety is part of your daily habit, not just a checklist. You can also mention how you've trained others or reported potential hazards in the past. Employers value technicians who are not only safe themselves, but who also contribute to a safe workplace culture. If you follow lockout-tagout or confined space procedures, that's important to include. Showing your commitment to safety helps build trust with employers who must ensure all work is compliant and risk-free. 6. How you stay updated with changes in HVAC technology. The HVAC industry is constantly evolving with smarter, more efficient systems. Employers want technicians who are committed to staying current. Start by mentioning any formal ways you stay updated, such as attending trade schools, taking online courses, or getting manufacturer-specific training. Highlight your interest in reading trade publications, following HVAC blogs, or watching instructional videos. You might also participate in workshops or seminars provided by your company or trade associations. If you've worked with smart thermostats, variable speed systems, or energy-efficient units, mention those as examples of modern technology. Emphasize that you're always open to learning and adapting to new tools or systems. Many employers want tech-savvy technicians who can install or troubleshoot digital systems, so showing this initiative is a plus. If you've helped train others or brought new tools to your workplace, include that as well. Staying updated isn't just about knowledge. It's about showing you take ownership of your career and can deliver modern solutions to today's HVAC challenges. 7. What steps do you take when installing a new HVAC system? Installation requires a careful and step-by-step approach to ensure efficiency and code compliance. Employers want to know you can handle this from start to finish. Begin by explaining how you start with reviewing blueprints or manufacturer instructions and assessing the installation site. Talk about verifying measurements, checking electrical capacity, and ensuring proper ventilation paths. You can mention how you handle equipment placement, ductwork installation, refrigerant charging, and thermostat configuration. Stress your attention to detail when sealing connections, tightening fittings, and checking for leaks. Discuss how you follow safety procedures and local building codes throughout the process. Mention any coordination with other trades like electricians or general contractors. Also, include your post-installation steps, such as testing the system, calibrating components, and walking the client through operations. Your answer should show that you're thorough, reliable, and efficient. Clients expect systems to work flawlessly after installation, so employers need technicians who can deliver clean, professional results. 8. How do you prioritize multiple service calls in a day? Time management and prioritization are key in busy HVAC environments. Start by explaining that you assess the urgency of each call. Life safety issues, total system failures, or vulnerable occupants, like the elderly, take top priority. Mention how you communicate with dispatchers or supervisors to coordinate efficiently. If a problem can be fixed quickly, you try to resolve on the spot to free up time. For more complex issues, you might schedule a return visit, depending on availability. Emphasize that you stay organized by reviewing service logs and preparing the right tools or parts ahead of time. Your ability to manage multiple calls without losing quality or professionalism is highly valued. If you've used scheduling apps or dispatch systems, include that. Employers want to see that you can stay cool, under pressure, and juggle competing tasks without compromising service. Being efficient, responsive, and adaptable sets top technicians apart from average ones. 9. What types of HVAC systems have you worked on? Employers want to understand your range of experience. Start by listing the systems you've worked with: central air conditioners, split systems, rooftop units, mini splits, chillers, heat pumps, furnaces, boilers, or FVRV systems. Explain whether your work was residential, commercial, or industrial. Highlight your comfort level with different environments and systems. For example, mention that you've handled both gas and electric units, or that you've worked in high-rise buildings as well as homes. The more versatile your background, the more valuable you become. If you've done both installation and servicing, be sure to say that. You might also note if you've worked with smart systems, building automation, or energy-efficient retrofits. The goal is to show that you're adaptable and experienced in various HVAC contexts. Employers are looking for someone who won't need a lot of training and can handle whatever system the job throws at them. Show your versatility clearly and confidently. 10. Why do you want to work for our company? This question tests your interest and motivation. Employers want to hire people who care about the job, not just a paycheck. Start by expressing admiration for the company's reputation, values, or growth. Maybe you've heard good things about their training programs, customer service standards, or advanced technology. Mention how your skills align with their needs and how you'd be proud to contribute to their success. Highlight specific things you admire, such as community involvement, innovation, or career advancement opportunities. The more specific you are, the more sincere you'll sound. Make it about how you can grow with the company, not just what they can do for you. Employers want to see that you've done your homework and are genuinely enthusiastic about joining the team. Your answer should reflect a balance of professional goals and alignment with the company's mission. Mastering these HVAC interview questions helps you show confidence, skill, and professionalism. With the right preparation, you'll stand out as a reliable, knowledgeable technician ready to take on any challenge in the field.